Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Another episode. My name is Sal, coming in from Reclaim Studio. We are your newest channel. We just posted our first video. It is vertical. But anyways, I'm learning the new, just the editing on videos. And the first one, it's vertical, but hopefully you're able to see it. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. It will really help us out. You're gonna find a lot of great content on reselling, life goals on this channel. We have two main goals on this channel, like we mentioned. The first one is to reach to 10,000 listings. We currently have 5,200. We work out of storage units. We have four storage units. One of them is filled, which is the one on the back. It's 5,000. 5,000. We can literally make some more, but it's stuff that I was learning as I was going into the business. I now have 7 feet tall shelves. We can get more on the back, so we can get definitely more. But so far there's 5,000 here, and we starting with another 200 here. This is where the other 5,000 will be. So remember, two goals on this channel. One is to reach 10,000 listings to resell, and we sell on 4 different platforms. We sell primarily on eBay. Then we cross list to Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. The other goal is we just purchased some land in Mexico, so we're building our dream vacation slash retirement. So join us. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode. My name is Sal. I'm coming in from Reclaim Studio. We're your newest channel on reselling. Two journeys on this platform. One is to reach to 10,000 listings. We currently have 5,200. We are in our journey to get the 10,000 listings. The other journey is we just purchased some land in Mexico. We're building our dream home out of this business, and dream retirement home. We plan to retire within 8 to 10 years, but we're going to start building that soon now. So we're in the process of talking to an architect and developing some plans. So join us on those two journeys. A lot of great content, purchasing, listings, shipping, day in the life. So come and join us. We work out of storage units. We have four storage units. One will be outside, and 3 they're indoors. This is the first one that we acquired after we move out of our house. We have 5,000 currently here, and I'm going to show you. I just show you another video. That first one actually, I film it vertical. Should be horizontal, but anyways, first one. This is our second storage. As you can see, we get all the stuff like I mentioned on the other video, but 200 more listings here. Eventually, we're gonna we're filling this up with another 5,000, and then we will move forward to that. But right now, our goal is to reach to 10,000. So join us today. We're gonna do some shipping. I'm gonna do some shipping with you guys really quick, and then I'll show you a little bit of what we do kind of during the day. So first thing that we do is I do shipping for what came overnight, what's coming in the morning, and I leave those packages ready to go, even though I'm literally almost 10 feet away, 15 feet away from the U.S. Postal Service. The storage units is the next building over. My shipping policy is same day, so I like to print them in the morning. Kind of lets the system know that we're already there. It started tracking, and I like to do that because I think it creates more of a the algorithm kind of pushes more sales if they see that you're currently active. So I like to do those in the mornings, and as since I work here pretty much all day, I do have my studio on the other storage unit. I print as I go. I kind of take a little break because it's very monotonous. This type of job, it's the same thing. And so I take a break, come print a couple of items that came in, put them on the pile, and kind of continue to with the day. So join us. Hey guys, we're back again. Just kind of finish picking out some items that we're gonna ship today, but I wanted to show you how we're transforming, I guess, from the first 5,000 that we did, the very beginning that we did. We started with polymaters, so they're photographed and they're put in these polymaters with the sequential number, so we know which place to put it on the inventory. And now we're transitioning to packing them on the poly bags that are shipped. Two reasons. The main one is we want to eliminate as much of the plastic that comes through on our store. Even though it's difficult in this business, there's a lot of plastic because of the shipping, because it takes less, it costs less, and we're able to give the customers a better pricing. The other reason is obviously cost effective. That's the other reason. And it takes us less time. So now we're packing instead of two bags, because we used to put it on a clear bag and then it will go into a polymer. It's now going straight into a poly bag where it gets shipped, and the weight of the item is exactly the same. Before, we have to take in consideration that we will be adding another weight into that, so it'll be a lot more productive for the next journeys. Wanted to show you a little bit of the difference of what we do in on how we package our items, and why you will see some clear bags, some are in plastic bags, but that is the reason why. Again, we'll see you shortly. Okay, just finished packing. We're going to continue our day. Remember, this is our third storage or fourth storage. This is where the studios, where the photo stations are. As I mentioned, we out of the first storage, we put everything on these cards. These are ready to be photographed. These are gonna be jeans, pants. There's wool pants. There's ski pants. We're in Utah, so very, very seasonal items that we get here. I'm gonna start loading up some autumn winter items, uh, mix with more summer, whatever we get. But right now, I'm gonna kind of go heavy on autumn winter. Again, these are jeans. I got a ton of jeans all the time. I get through a lot. I come through a lot of them. I have a couple of ski pants, a couple of Carhartt pants, a bunch of jeans. I'm gonna price this out. I have these are all cashmere and wool. There's vintage knitted sweaters. There's cardigans. So a lot of great items that are going into our store today, tomorrow. Remember, my daughter does help me on the digital footprint of the channel, the stores. I do have another BA. My niece, she's out of California, so she gets listings done again for us, and that's how we're able to advance in this business, or advance. I do the logistics in the storeroom. My daughter does a digital footprint on most of the channels, and does the listings as well. And my niece, it's our other BA that does our listings out of California. So you can do it all. It's better to surround yourself with a good team, and that's the only way you can advance. Hey guys, just finished pricing out this. Oh shoot, I was trying to show you something. Pricing out this batch. This is a batch of wool sweaters, cardigans, men's, women's, knitted sweater, vintage. I do have VAs that help me list. As I mentioned earlier, I do I want to take that responsibility. At the end of the day, it's my responsibility if a listing doesn't come out right, and I want for the most part to be as done as possible, so I can one sleep better. I don't have to worry about it. I might be a little OCD on that, but what I do is I set up the pricing structure on that. I can definitely teach that, but it does vary, specifically, especially when it comes to vintage items. I think the picture is not enough. It's a huge difference when you're taking the picture, you're touching the item, and you are doing the listing than when you are seeing the listing on photos. So it does make a huge difference. I experience both because when I travel and I'm not able to do listings, I take pictures with me and I do listings sometimes when I travel. So maybe I didn't take those pictures. Maybe my daughter took those pictures, and it does make a huge difference once you're feeling the item, you're touching the item, you have a visual idea on your head. I'm gonna give you a couple of examples of what I mean when I try to describe, or at least a certain keywords that I want in, or certain items that I think the picture will not do justice for the item. And eventually it I might take may take me a little longer here, but I don't have to double check in the mornings when I'm listing, or when those are already uploaded. I just scroll down lightly, but I know my team already knows the keywords that we use, the right way of doing the listing, so I don't worry about that. I just worry about them getting the actual idea of, or me giving them the best, the easiest way to do the listing and the more accurate way to do the listing. So it might take me a little bit, but it's part of what I do. So this is a vintage Polo Ralph Lauren. This is made in England. Very rare. It is 100% wool. There's other factors that why I like to do that, especially on vintage items, such as this. It doesn't have a tag, so I have to measure. And a lot of the times, let's say my team knows certain measurements for men's, women's, if they don't have a tag. But a lot of the times, they shrink, especially wool, knitted items. So I do want to take that responsibility on myself, and not on my team. So I have to kind of measure and do the pricing. So I put that if it's like a small, extra small, or whatever. So this is one of them that that's one of the reasons I do it. Another example, this is a vintage made in Hong Kong cashmere turtleneck. They'll know to put everything else, but very simple. But again, cashmere. There is also a color issue when you're taking pictures where black is sometimes hard to differentiate from a navy blue. So I put that on there along with pricing. Sometimes are just basic pricing that I know kind of on my head, or based on my experience and what the previous comms that I did a lot of comms in the last 3 or 4 years. So I have an idea. I don't think I'm over or under. I think I'm kind of there. But if I notice that it's a little overpriced, then I can adjust it. But for the most part, I kind of know where they are. And when I don't, I go into my soul comms and double do a research, especially when very, very specific items. I'm gonna show you one more. This is also another example. This is a baby alpaca wool. It is a women's. It has no tag. but also have to measure it because it is, if it's small, if it's like smaller than the actual size. So I have to put that under so they can see it, especially since I'm touching it. This is super rare, you guys. This is a vintage. This is a vintage hand loom made in Japan. This is an Angora rabbit and wool blend knit sweater. Money. Beautiful. It has no tag. It's a women's. It fits small to medium. So again, very, very specific that any VA is going to be hard to get that specific items. Even if you put the pictures in there, I try to be as helpful, and at the end, it only benefits us. So, and it, you're here, you're touching the item. I want that to kind of project that feeling as much as possible to whoever is doing the listing, because they are only an extension of yourself. So you have to be on the same page. So that's what I do on my listing. So, and whenever I'm making bundles for to upload pictures, I try to separate them. All women, all cardigan, all crew necks, just to make it easier for me, for them, for me on pricing, on listing. So it all has a reason why, a step why, just for you to be more productive at the end, and have more consistency on items, and that your team also, it's faster. You can add more listings if you want, but you have to set those things, those parameters. I wanted to share that with you. We're gonna get busy with pictures. So right, just finished the 50 listings for today. Um, Usually these are sweaters, so it took me about five of this because they're thick. Some of them they're they were super thick, super chunky. So I just finished those not listings, but pictures, photos. So I'm gonna kind of finish somewhat earlier because I gotta go pick up a. I'm gonna build a shelf for the other unit so we can put in more of this listings. So I'm buying as needed. So I'm gonna buy probably two shelves. We'll build them tomorrow morning and start getting all of this new uploaded items into that other storage. Please give us a follow. Send us a message and stuff that you have questions. I'll be happy to answer, especially if you have more than one. I'll be looking at my messages. If you want to see anything different, if you have any questions on the content, remember we have two goals on this channel. One is to reach 10,000. The other one is to build our dream retirement home in Mexico. So we're gonna do it with this business. So we already acquired some land. We're in talks with an architect. So we're gonna take you on both journeys. That way you don't get bored with the same type of stuff. So we'll see you in shortly.